In a quiet village nestled at the edge of a great savanna, there lived a girl named Kaima. Kaima was known for her big curious eyes and her wild, untamed strength. Every night, when the village lights dimmed and stars came out, Kaima would sit by her window and whisper her dreams to the moon. I want to be a healer, said Kaima. She would say one night. Another night, she would dream of being a great explorer who traveled beyond the horizon. Sometimes, she simply wished to make her family smile, but one thing troubled Kaima. No matter how much she dreamed, nothing ever seemed to change. In Kaima's village, people struggle to grow enough food, and Kaima's father comes home every day from the field empty-handed. She felt her dreams were trapped inside her head, unable to find their way out. One day, Kaima's grandmother, Mama Moyo, called her over. Come, my daughter, she said in her warm, wise voice. Do you know about the river of dreams? Kaima shook her head. No, Mama, what is it? Mama Moyo looked at Kaima's face and smiled. The river of dreams flows far from here, beyond the hills. It is said to carry the dreams of those who dare to seek it. If you are brave enough to follow it, the river will show you how to make your dreams real. Kaima's heart skipped. Can I go there, Mama? She asked her grandmother. Mama Moyo touched Kaima's face gently and said to her, only if you are ready to work hard. As the villagers slept, Kaima packed a small bag with some food, water and her favorite stone for courage. She set off toward the hills under the glow of the moon. As Kaima walked, the grassy plains turned into a dark forest. The trees were tall and thick, blocking out the moonlight. Shadows danced between the trunks, making the forest seem alive. A deep voice rumbled from the darkness. Why do you walk through my forest, little one? They asked Kaima. Kaima turned to see a large black leopard with eyes that gleamed like stars. She felt a shiver of fear but stood her ground. She said to the leopard, I am looking for the river of dreams. The leopard's tail switched. Dreams? Asked the leopard. Ha! Dreams are useless, said the leopard. Stay here in the safety of the shadows and you will never be disappointed. Kaima smiled, then clenched her stone for courage and said, I would rather chase my dreams, even if it's hard, than to stay here forever, doing nothing. The leopard studied the little girl for a moment, then stepped aside and said, very well, go, you little dreamer. Kaima hurried immediately, her heart pounding, but her spirit was very strong to chase her dreams. When Kaima finally got to the thick forest where her mission started, a narrow shaky rope bridge was the only way across. Below she could hear the roar of a rushing river. As she stepped onto the bridge, a gust of wind nearly knocked her over. Then she heard a voice from the wind. Turn back, child, the voice said. The bridge is not strong enough to hold you. You will fall. Kaima hesitated, gripping the ropes tightly. The wind blew harder and the voice grew louder. Maybe I should go back, Kaima asked herself. She thought, but then she remembered her grandmother's words. Believe in yourself. Her grandmother always told Kaima to always believe in herself. Then Kaima continued her journey. Taking a deep breath, Kaima whispered, I can do this. One careful step at a time, she crossed the bridge. When she reached the other side, the wind died down and the gorge seemed smaller than before. Finally, Kaima reached the river of dreams. It was wild, glittered like liquid silver under the moonlight. When she finally got to the river was so silent. No sound of flowing water, no whispers of dreams. She was confused. She knelt down by the river bank and touched the water. It was so cold and still. She now said to herself, how can this be the river of dreams? She wondered aloud. Then a voice spoke, soft and kind. The river reflects what is in your heart, child. What do you see? Kaima looked into the water and saw her reflections, but it was surrounded by images of her dreams, her family laughing, her village thriving, and herself helping others as a healer. But how do I make these dreams real? She asked herself. The voice replied, the river can only show you the path to make your dreams real. You must act towards your dreams for it to come to pass. Dreams without actions are like seeds without soil. They cannot grow. The voice said to Kaima. Kaima thought about the challenges she had faced, from the leopard to the bridge and even her own doubts. She realized that they had taught her courage, determination, and how to believe in herself also. Kaima thanked the river and said, now I understand better. Now I understand my journey so well. Kaima returned to her village happily just as the sun was rising. She didn't have magical answers, but she had something even better, which was a plan on how to get her dreams come to reality. She began to help her grandmother gather herbs and learn healing skills. She talked to the village elders about planting new crops that could grow even in a dry soil. She played games with the children and shared stories about her journey to inspire them to dream too. The village slowly began to change. The fields became greener, the laughter grew louder, and Kaima's father came home with a lighter heart. One evening, as Kaima sat by her window, she looked at the moon and smiled, knowing fully well that her dreams are coming to reality. She still had dreams, but now she knew how to make them real. Dreams are indeed the seeds of a better tomorrow, but they can only grow if you have the courage to act and the belief to keep going, even when the journey is too hard.